Since coming back, he has come back and come back very, very well. The father of three, who owns a TKO victory over UFC veteran Christian Welch, a Hungarian. Good game. Answer. The big four still remain tonight. Hughes, St. Pierre, Liddell, and Natalie Silva.
Holloway gets the trip. He's got a hold of Eddie Sanchez's ankle. Hasn't quite finished the takedown yet. Now he's got him on his butt.
Main event tonight for the UFC welterweight title.
Being patient here. He's got Sanchez down, but he hasn't got him into a position where he's completely controlling him yet. Sanchez is still moving around a lot. Holloway is just trying to move forward to a more dominant position. Keeps hold of that one leg. He's got a hold of Sanchez's left leg. He's using that to keep Sanchez from standing up.
Holloway looking to smother and attack Eddie Sanchez.
Sanchez back to his feet. Sanchez tries to triple his own.
Sanchez looking to control the body. An errant strike. Yep, an errant strike. Holloway will take time to recover. Let's take a look at that real quick.
It looked to me like belt line.
Pretty close, wasn't it?
Yeah, it didn't look like it hit the cup. It looked like belt line. But only Sawa knows. I don't want to question him.
I definitely don't want to ask him that question.
Hey man, how's your package?
Exactly. Good, you? He's taking the time that is allowed by the rules here.
The way he's moving around and holding it,
he's just not doing it for football. Sanchez again engages quickly.
Sanchez tries a knee. Couple punches there.
Good strikes. Dirty boxing, Eddie Sanchez, knees, lefts.
There's not a lot of power in those, but they're very irritating.
They'll leave an impression on the judges.
And, they can force a better position for Sanchez. So looking for a body lock here.
Eddie Sanchez admits that he didn't feel like he looked that great to win over Colin Robinson in Belfast, so he's really prepared diligently for this matchup here tonight.
Well, certainly his conditioning already looks better.
Yep.
And he's more calm, pacing himself a little bit better.
Trains with light heavyweight Jason fighting. First round of fighting to the best. And Mario Yamasaki agrees. Fireworks so far here tonight.
So it ducks that big right hand.
Every time there's been an engagement, Sanchez has come with a big right hand, Joe.
Well, like we said before, that's his number one weapon, and it is powerful. When he fought Mario Neto in his UFC debut, he was thought to be the underdog in that fight, and he connected with that big right hand, and Mario was in all sorts of trouble. Eventually, he scored a second round knockout.
Good knee by Soa. Sanchez by Eddie Sanchez. Holloway says, bring it on.
Sanchez looks like he's relaxing here.
Big swing on this. Sanchez trying to take advantage. Sanchez is getting loose now, Joe. He's getting comfortable. Starting to put some combinations together. Caught a jab.
Yeah, as he gets more confident, he's definitely more dangerous.
both of these men undoubtedly possess one-strike knockout power. Familiar position here for Sanchez with those irritating lefts.
Yeah.
Good uppercut.
Has not looked the same ever since he took that knee.
Smile on the face of the Australian.
I'm really interested to see what Ryan Parsons has to say to him in the corner. He can't be happy with that performance.
And the corner of Eddie Sanchez.
Right down the middle. Right hand you threw was a wild overhand right. Let's put together you're fucking great with your hands. Let's use them. Jab, jab. Let's do the fucking combinations all over the kid. When you get in that clinch, all over time. Not over time. All over time.
Good uppercut connected late in that first round.
Yeah, excellent punch by Eddie Sanchez. That and the knee that he took a lot out of Soa.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Tough UFC debut for Sokoju out of Team Quest, and now Soa Palale trying not to follow suit. Eddie Sanchez finishing round one very well.
You ready? Let's do it.
Round two.
Soa is letting Eddie Sanchez dictate the pace of the fight.
Uppercut again, Joe.
Soa's waiting for Eddie to move, waiting for Eddie to attack, and then reacting to that. He's not forcing the action himself. He's not dictating the pace. And Eddie Sanchez feels this, and you see him. Look how confident he's getting.
If there was any doubt in the mind of Eddie Sanchez early, as you pointed out, it is truly starting to go away.
Well, he's winning this fight. In my opinion, he won that first round, and he looks very confident coming into the second.
What would you like to see Soa Palale do differently?
Well, he's got to press the action. I mean, if he's got to back up, he's got to back up with intelligent counterattacks. And right now it seems like he's waiting for Eddie Sanchez to hit him, and then he reacts. Now, it could be a case of him being overwhelmed by the experience. I mean, there's 16,000 people here, sold out arena, and he's sitting here for the first time on national television in America, and it's a lot of pressure.
It's almost like little by little, Palale is starting to fall apart a little bit.
And you know what? It's not helping that Eddie Sanchez has got some serious power, and every time he hits him, it's got to hurt.
Maybe those little nasty, annoying lefts are starting to chip at the confidence of the Australian. Or maybe he'll swing for the fences again. You're right. He's in reaction mode now, Joe.
He's not attacking. And that was what I heard about Soa. His reputation was that of an attacker. And see, if Eddie Sanchez gets comfortable and he's allowed to tee off those big overhand rights, one of them lands, Soa's going to be in big trouble. Soa lands one. There he goes.
The Superman punch with the right.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Woo! No!
Joe Sanchez, after some of his connected strikes, is just yelling out, "Yeah, boy, yeah, boy." The mental part of the game starting to go the way, or continuing, more appropriately, to go the way of Sanchez.
Well, Sanchez has not had an easy road in the UFC.
Not at all.
Brought in as an underdog against Mario Neto, brought in as an underdog against Krokop, and a lot of people thought brought in as an underdog here tonight against Soa.
Late replacement coming in to fight Mario Neto.
Soa has shown very little so far in his debut. Oh, good elbow.
We talked about it with Sokoju, and we talk about it every time somebody makes the debut, but you can once again not underestimate the bright lights that you spoke about earlier.
Yeah, absolutely, and that was just a huge display of it right there. I mean, Eddie Sanchez just kind of threw Soa to the ground there. He had an overhook, or an underhook rather, on the right side, and just kind of tossed him down. Soa's back to his feet now, and Soa's got to do something drastic or he's going to lose this fight.
Now Sanchez, same point, wants to finish it with authority, wants to make a statement here tonight.
And again, Soa just comes in with a big wild punch, swings, misses, and then ties up Eddie Sanchez.
If I was Ryan Parsons in the corner, I would be screaming at Soa. You know what? The pressure of this event, this might be getting to him. I mean, you hear this whole place is booming now.
Body shot. He has connected on more than one uppercut here in this matchup.
His knees got buckled in that punch.
That was the big punch of round number one, advantage Sanchez as well. Just over 30 seconds remains in the second round.
If Sanchez can sustain a hard pace, I mean, I really think he's got a chance of putting Soa away.
Holloway is bloodied up, Joe. Uppercut again.
Yeah, that uppercut to the nose. Soa's wincing now.
Sanchez has found something. Now he's starting to work with the head. It's almost now, Joe, as if Sanchez is fighting with no fear of being hurt or beaten by Saul Palma.
He looks great. He just stuck his tongue out, headed back to his corner. Jason Lambert puts his stool down for him. He's got to be very happy. Let's take a look at that uppercut there. Bang! Soa got hurt by that. His legs buckled, and he clinched immediately afterwards. Here we see it again, another angle. Here's a right hand. Boom, there's the uppercut. You see Soa's legs give out a little bit there. I mean, Eddie Sanchez can run away with this fight if he can just push the pace right now.
Get that Muay Thai clinch. Throw those knees.
You're a better boxer than this guy. Alright? More than 2 punches. Does not like moving backwards. He hates moving backwards. Hates moving backwards. Beautiful. Nice. Hey, mouthpiece there. Second round.
Very frustrated looking Soa, very confident looking Eddie Sanchez.
Like you said right at the top of the show, Sanchez is going to try to bring the fastball here in the third round, Joe.
So yeah, he's picking up the pace here for sure. You can see it right away. You know, I don't know why he clinched with him here. I mean, this is just burning off energy.
But the frustrating thing, I'm sure, to Ryan Parsons and Dan Henderson and anybody else who loves Saul Holloway is the fact that he has not tried to change the tempo or do anything differently at all.
Well, that and how he has performed in the past. If you saw Soa fight in college, you saw fight in some of his other fights, he's a very dynamic striker, very dynamic fighter. Smooth combinations, and he just not showing that. Eddie Sanchez is landing some bombs.
Speaking of smooth combinations,
Soa gets bloodied and battered, and Eddie has found a home for those punches.
and he's definitely found a love for the uppercut. The pace,
Another right hand. Eddie Sanchez just teeing off on Soa here.
dictated all night by Sanchez. Uppercuts again.
Keeps landing these over and over again, and all Soa seems to be doing is trying to tie up Eddie's hand. See how he grabs that wrist? He's trying to control those punches to keep him from hitting him, but he's not trying to land on his own. What that tells me is he's trying to survive, he's not trying to win.
Eddie Sanchez is just free balling here. I mean, he's not worried. He's not nervous at all. He doesn't feel any threat from Soa.
Eddie Sanchez wants to move up that heavyweight
blood is pouring out of his nose. It looks like it's broken. And Eddie's just tossing him around. I mean,
Holloway fatigue at this point as well, Joe.
fatigue. I mean, it's
Fatigue to the point where he can't, virtually he can't do anything.
I mean, it's a lot of things. The fatigue, a lot of times it's not just from the physical performance, it's from the stress, the adrenaline dump, the overcoming this huge event. I mean, that's what happens in these UFC debuts. It's like some people rise to the occasion and some people are just dwarfed by this immense moment. And Eddie Sanchez has been here a bunch of times, and he's been here when people thought he was supposed to lose. And that kid's got balls. He's got a lot of heart. I mean, he took that fight against Krokop, and Krokop is thought to be the most destructive guy in the heavyweight division, short of fatal. And he took that fight, and it's, he reasonable account of himself. That's it. Stop the fight. Whoa.
Stop the fight for now. Yamasaki.
No, that's it.
And it is all over. They are stopping the fight. Eddie Sanchez.
Eddie Sanchez is screaming something at him, and I don't know what it's about.
Now, Holloway a moment ago was complaining about his eye in that last exchange, but I mean, it was material at this point because Holloway was not going to reverse this fortune.
Well, let's take a look at the realistic blood all over Eddie Sanchez's glove right there. Here's the end of it here. Eddie Sanchez is just battering and that one right on the nose, and his eye swelled up from that, and you see him covering up his eye, and Eddie Sanchez screaming at him. Big win for Eddie Sanchez. Not the most exciting fight in the world, but a confidence booster for sure for the young heavyweight from Temecula.
I mean, I'll tell you what, he threw some heavy uppercuts. And obviously something was said between the two combatants for Sanchez to react the way he did upon victory. Then again, it seems like that's just the theme of the night.
Not the best night for Team Quest.
No, not at all. And a good night for Eddie Sanchez. Hispanic wins his second straight fight in the UFC. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 24 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Eddie the Manic Hispanic Sanchez.
Eddie Sanchez by TKO. Here's Joe.
All right, I'm here with a very happy Eddie Sanchez. Eddie, at the end of the fight, after you stopped him, you were yelling something at him. What was that all about?
Well, I remember in his pre-fight interview, he said I had a nice smile, and he didn't say anything about me, my hands or my game. So I just said, hey, who has this nice smile now? That's it. Utmost respect for Sopalele. He's a tough individual. He will be back.
Take a look at the replay.
I noticed that I was backing him up. He wouldn't throw his hands. Cardio-wise, he was out of gas. Just trying to throw my hands, land some punches because I knew he was hurt. Good. Nice.
So this is the end of the fight. It seemed like you hurt him pretty badly with a big uppercut in the second round. Did you feel the difference in the fight after that?
I felt in the second round he shut down, and he was always bringing his head down, so I landed a couple knees, dirty boxing. I still have respect for him. He's a good guy.
Well, congratulations. Big win for you.
Dad, where are you, Dad? My brother Eric Sanchez, my girlfriend J-Lo, and my new baby son Brody. Viva Mexico! Woo!